Hey, what's going on? It's your boy again, KQ, KC, and I'm working. Shout out to the LDBC. I know many of you all saying, well, why is he doing 4 videos per day? That's because I'm working. That's because I need to get my subs up. You might not like what you hear, but you're going to hear the truth from KQKC. We at the LDBC, we're working. We're trying to give you all the current state of boxing. The Lions Boxing Den community is just that, a community. Now, let me explain something to you. Adrian Broner, no matter how many camps he goes through after Marcos Maidana, no matter how much rest, peace, serenity, yoga he does, he always come up a disappointment. Now, if he didn't have that loss, and that brutal loss to Maidana, I would believe he would be still a top-notch fighter at 147. I really believe that. I would really believe that he could hang with the big boys. But something was taken out of him. It could be anything. I'm not a professional. I don't know if you are a professional. But it's nothing wrong with seeing someone that probably can help you out. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with someone to talk to see can they get to the root of the problem. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not putting nobody on blast, but we all got skeletons in our closets. We all have relatives or friends that have seen psychologists, that had mental issues or mental blocks. I don't think he's crazy, like some people might say. I think that that fight not only took a lot out of him, but it took a lot out of him mentally. Maybe the reason why he won't let his hands go because he might not want to see or hear or feel what's coming back. It could be many factors. We have to be the judge of it. That's what I'm trying to get across. See, KQ, like I say, always take his notes. And Keith Thurman was rooting for Adrian Broner. It would have made more sense that Saturday night for Thurman to want Manny Pacquiao to win. But their welterweight title fight, Thurman, the WBA's Super World Welterweight Champion, could make much more money for fighting the Filipino superstar who successfully defended his WBA World Welterweight against beating Broner. Still something inside Thurman wanted Broner to perform well, especially in his first pay-per-view fight. Now, because he had a perceived or underachiever's career. Now, listen at this. Keith Thurman said this. I was Broner's corner. Even though I'm definitely interested in a Pacquiao fight, Thurman told. Thursday at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. I don't even know what makes me do that sometimes, you know. I was cheering for him. I was cheering for him because I remember when I was on Adrian Broner's undercard. Okay? And when he was the main event, and then I remember the first day I was the main event and he was my co-main. You see the downfall? In other words, Keith Thurman is trying to show us, and we already know, the downfall of Adrian Broner. Then his arrogancy. He's trying to show that I'm a better fighter. I'm a better welterweight. Well, you've been at welterweight all your career. Adrian Broner, yes, he has moved up. Floyd had moved all the way up from 130 to 147. But I'm going to talk about Keith Thurman. I'll come in right after for 9. Keith Thurman is not ready for prime time. He is not the best. So, I'm not shitting on Keith Thurman. I'm telling it like it is. Did he sit down on his punches? Yes, he did. He sat down on the first round. Maybe the second round. But when he found out that he ain't moving this C-level fighter, then he has a problem. He's in for a fight. Sure, he's not going to get a knockdown in every fight. We know that. But he was looking his age. He was looking like ring rust. It is. Oh, it is. It is what it is. No doubt about it. Do you feel me? I love. Hey, love. That's how my mentor Junior be doing. You know, he be blowing it. Now, we have welterweights with different styles, with different chins. So, at the end of the day, like they used to say, there are going to be two standing. And those two we want to see. And we need to see. There's too many fighters in PBC Stadium where you can't make up the best fight the best. I just refuse to believe that. But I will continue this conversation right off Fanon International Boxing between 12 and 12:30. So it was a great fight. Then again, it was a disappointing fight for Keith Thurman. He's on the edge of blowing his legacy. So, with that, that's all I have right now. Yes, I'm looking for subscribers wherever you might be hiding. Come on over to KQKC. This is the place to be. Then hit that subscribe bell and that icon bell. You will get notified each and every time you do a video. It is what it is. And with that, that's definitely all I have. But keep in mind, there's more fights to come. And I do give homage to PBC for providing those fights and Showtime. So, with that, that's all I have at this present time. But look out for KQKC. I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best. 4 videos per day. It's not bad. Sometimes I can believe if you work a little harder, things sometimes pan out. I'm KQ, KC Boxer. And I will catch you definitely on the next one. Peace and love to you always.